So we have our model of the ocean, and let's take the temperature of things. So the water that's in the container is 19 degrees Celsius. The ice water is acting like our water at the poles, and that is measuring 2 degrees Celsius. And this hot water is acting as our water at the equator, and that is 65 degrees Celsius. We want to see what's going to happen to water between those two temperatures. So we have something called potassium permanganate that we can put into the water. And I'm wearing gloves today because this stuff will stain your clothes or anything else that it touches. We need just a little bit of this. I'm going to put it by the ice water. And what do you think is going to happen when I put this in? Go ahead and make your predictions. Go ahead and put this in, and we'll see what happens. So we'll come back in a few minutes and check on this again. So this is about a minute or so later. Let's see if I can get a better view for you. And you can see that the potassium permanganate is showing that the water is moving. I have not done anything to this model. So this is just through heat transfer that we are seeing this potassium permanganate move around. We'll come back in a couple more minutes and see what else has happened. So this is about 2 minutes later, and we can see that this potassium permanganate that's on the bottom is moving more over from the cold where we initially put it to over by the hot. There's also a small streak of the potassium permanganate that's starting to wrap around. I can also see, and it's very, very faint, that there's potassium permanganate that is coming up along the beaker of hot water. And we'll check on this in a couple more minutes. So this is in about 2 more minutes. And we can see that the potassium permanganate has moved a lot more from the cold to the hot water. So be sure that you're writing your observations into your table.